Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sumit Kumar, and in this session, we will learn to upload data frame into S3 bucket. So this is going to be a very short video where we learn how to upload some data frame into S3. So we are having many scenarios where we have to read the file, read as a data frame, and we have to process it, and we have to make the final data frame. Once we will get the final data frame, we have to upload that data frame into S3. So this is my use case. So for this purpose, I have one file, and I already prepared the code to make it simple and short. So what I'm doing is I have this file, annual final file. So here's the file. Okay, so there are 3 columns. With this line, I'm reading this file. Okay, let me read this. Once you have the file, so I'm getting some error here. What is the error? Error is user does not. It's okay. So this is some other. I just copy paste. So my file is in download bucket, download folder. So here is my file. I will just take this path. Path is wrong. Path was wrong. So take this path. Okay, and then so we know that to read the file as data frame, we have to use pandas data frame. Okay, so again I have made mistake. Sorry for that. Okay, now it's fine. So I have data frame here. So see, you can see this data frame. Suppose you want to process this data frame, then the processing means you need to clean this flap. For example purpose, just I have taken this clean file, but sometimes you have to take the file that is not cleaned, and you have to clean using Panda data frame, and then you will prepare the final data frame. So that data frame we need to upload into S3. So for that purpose, this is the code. So you need, if you are doing it from your local system, you are not doing from Lambda. So that in that case, you need access key and secret key of the user. So we'll create one user and we'll give access key and secret key for that. Let me open this duplicate tab. Okay, and then we'll go to IAM user. We'll create one user with programmatical access, and we'll give S3 upload tool or S3 full access. S3 so user, create user, or add user is here. Username I'll type training user, training, anything you can give, and I will go for only programmatical access. Next, and I have this developer access that having full S3 full access. I will keep this role for this user. Next, this is not required. These are all things are not required. In the optional. So now we are having username and this access key and secret key. So we are going to use this access key here, and this secret key. Where is my secret key? It is there in my. So this is one time only. You have to download it and keep it, but I'm not doing all those things. Okay, and also you don't have to write this access key and secret key in your program like that. You have to use configuration file, or even you can use environment variable. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I created this functions, upload S3 function, where I will pass two variable, two parameter. One is my data frame, and one the file name, for which to which I will means data will means file name that I'm going to upload into S3. So you know, like this is the to access any services, AWS services, we have to use Boto3 package. So Boto3 client, and I'm giving here access key and secret key. And this string IO is to read input output buffer, means what do you call it, real time stream data. If you want to read, you can use this. So stream data package is IO. Inside that there are text stream, binary stream, and so I'm using a text stream. So I will put the link for, if you want to go for this link, you will get more detail. What is the text and binary and raw. So I'm using here text. For text, if you see here, IO string IO is there. So what string IO is doing is, here you will stream your text into memory. Okay, so it means we'll creating one variable. This is object of string or input output that will keep your data into memory. Okay, we know, like data frame you want to save into your hard disk or local drive, so you will give you the path. But I don't want to keep this data into somewhere in my local, so I have kept this into in memory. So df dot to CSV in memory means CSV underscore buffer is a variable. In memory we are keeping this whole data frame, and then from this data frame I'm starting it from offset 0. Okay, this function is also there. If you want to go more, learn more, you can see seek function, what this seek function is doing here. So it is seeking data from 0 position. Okay, so now we know, like S3 is giving put object. So here you have to pass the bucket name where you want to upload this data frame, and here we are getting the value from the buffer, and this is the key, means inside the bucket what is the folder, and this I am passing as a file name. Okay, so this code is very easy, and you'll understand this one. If you have any problem, you can comment and we'll discuss further, no problem. So I've created this bucket. So if you see I already created the bucket, and there's no file inside this folder. Okay, this bucket name, this is client data, this is external, there's no file. Let me refresh it, there's no file. So what I will do, I will just run it, and I'm calling this function, upload function, with the two parameter data frame and this file name. Okay, I run uploading the file. Now if you see, refresh it, you will see the file. So that's all for this video. I will keep the code in descriptions. If you have any doubt, you can comment down, and we'll discuss further. Thank you for watching.